So with episode 21 of To Be Hero X now out, we got new information. We got some new developments that could shape this series moving forward. And with that, I now have this new theory and a prediction that could potentially happen. Don't know. Obviously, I didn't write the series. I haven't seen it all, so I don't know. Revolving around the character known as X himself, Hero X. Now, we got some more stuff about him in this episode, but he has been the mysterious character, the focal point in the trailers, in the opening. Everything revolves around the title of Hero X, and he has been the center. So I've got a theory that could potentially happen, maybe not, might be just waffle, I don't know. But I want to let you guys know, but if you guys have any theories as well, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Really helps me out, and you don't miss another video. But let's get to this theory. So obviously we know about Hero X. He is a mysterious person who is the top of the food chain right now. And he's been there for consecutive years moving forward. Now, we also know that when someone stays at the top for so long, they're able to change society and they are viewed essentially as a god. We have seen this with another character before. Well, we haven't seen it, but we've heard about it from the character known as Zero. This happened with him and then they shut that all down. But now we have more information. We know what X is like. We know he is a badass. He is someone that beat Queen with a snap of a finger in an instant. He ran through everyone in the tournament to get to Hero X with a snap of a finger. And we know Queen is no pushover. We've seen what she is capable of. She is a freaking badass. She is powerful. But this man's in a whole nother league. But with that, we also know that when he is not Hero X, he is just a normal citizen. He is a person that doesn't care about the fame. He's not affiliated with any of the commissions or anything. He's just a normal, introverted guy who likes to be alone, who has a friend who is Hero Smile. Now, why I'm saying all that is because it's fundamental to who the character of X is. That is who he is. He doesn't care about the fame and fortune. He talks about the overtime and how he doesn't like it. He talks about how he doesn't even like to be a hero. Like, essentially he doesn't. He's basically essentially bored of it at this point. Like, let's be real. But this is where my theory comes into it. Because we know now after the events of 21 that he has a very close relationship with Hero Smile. He's essentially like his best friend because Hero Smile knows about his identity. He knows where he lives. He has to cover up himself so that no one follows him to discover this is who X is. No one knows anything about him but Smile. So we see them bonding together. Now, with that, we know that Dragon Boy and Nice have come to kill Hero Smile to take his place in the top 10 so that they can be in the tournament to try and get to that whole elusive title of Hero X. Now, this is the commission's work doing. We also know the commission now want to kill X. They want to get rid of him because they don't want him to become as a god in the many eyes of the humans that are watching this. I believe that we are going to see a shift in the character of X. We're going to see him go from not caring about being a hero to being the hero that everyone needs. And there's going to be one vital thing that's going to happen. The death of Mr. Smile. I think we're going to see either Nice or Dragon Boy, they're going to kill Hero Smile. I think he's going to die. X is going to find out, and this is where the shift is going to happen in his character. This is essentially the crash out of the century that is going to occur with this character where he says enough is enough. Because he doesn't care about the fame. We know that. He doesn't care about changing anything. He just basically wanted to do it for fun. Now, we also have an idea that this man doesn't abide by the trust value system. He is something else. Is he an alien? That's another question for a day. He could potentially be half alien. Maybe he got his powers from being near the crash or something. We don't know essentially what his origin story is. But the shift in this character once his best friend dies, I believe we are going to see him become the main focal point of changing the whole entire system, changing the whole entire commission. Now, if you guys have seen the trailer, and you know obviously his theme is a new type of hero, we see him fighting multiple mob people. You know, people dressed up in the black with the hats coming after him. And every single thing, even the credits, you know, the opening credits and that, we see him standing there at the top overlooking everything. I now believe once his best friend dies, X is gonna say to himself, enough is enough. I'm going to take everyone down. Because I believe he now knows that the commission want to get rid of him. But once they get rid of his best friend, he is going to see that there are other heroes out there who are doing all the shady shit. And I don't think X is someone that is going to just let that slide. So I do think X is going to fight everyone. I do think he's going to be the one that's going to be trying to put a stop to the commission, because we know that ultimately their goal is to control everything. They don't want things out of their control. They try to manipulate the heroes to doing their bidding for them so that they believe their hands are still clean, because they aren't physically the ones doing it. And this is where X is going to come in and change the whole entire thing. Now, regarding his powers, there is a little thing in his theme song where it talks about bending time and space. So we know when you see it, the snap of his fingers changes essentially the reality to 2D to 3D. Now, is he bending time and space? Potentially. We don't 100% know his powers yet, but that is a very big theory that everyone is, that he's able to manipulate time and space itself, and it's shown that maybe that's what it is. He can change into different realities with a click of his finger. But I just think he's going to be such an essential thing. And I think this death of Hero Smile is going to be huge. Now, I believe X isn't expected to appear in the next 2 episodes, but he is expected to have his own episode in episode 24. So we may not know this for another couple of weeks until that finale happens. But I think we're going to get the origin of him. And I think we're going to get the moment where he decides, enough is enough. I'm changing how things are in this planet. Because he's just been such a focal point in the trailers, a focal point in the opening. He has been this focal point, this mysterious character that we don't know too much about. And I really truly believe that he is the one that's gonna set everything in motion to stopping the commission. Another thing that I think might happen, we might see X versus Zero. Because we know Rock wants to bring Zero back. He wants to find the next Zero. That's what he's trying to do with Dragon Ball. He's nurturing a god, he said. But bringing Zero back, could Zero be the final villain where X has to fight him and become the hero that everyone needs? This is just my theory and prediction. I think the death of Hero Smile is going to be the catalyst for this character to say enough is enough. And that he is going to shift. We're going to see this character go from someone that didn't give a shit about being a hero to being the hero everyone needed, to being the person that is going to be the change. Because throughout time, throughout every single episode, you get the sense of feeling that people want BX to change the world. We know Queen wants to change the world. We know other people wanted to change things and how things are viewed. But I think X is going to be the one that's going to execute that. And I think this is the moment. This is the catalyst. The death of Hero Smile is going to be that. But that's just mine. I want to hear what you guys think. What are your theories on X? Do you think he's an alien? Do you think he's half alien? Do you think he's just someone that's just transcended things? Like, what do you guys think? Because right now, we don't really know much. We're just all speculating things. But I want to hear your best theories on X and what you think he is, what his powers are, and what do you think the story is going to be with him? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe, and peace out.